Yo, Elliot. Got this question from our buddy Matthias. He wants to know how he could build a thicker back. So not necessarily bigger lats. He wants to have a thicker back. Like if you look at him from behind, more 3D popping out towards you. And I like that question because I think nothing is more aesthetically pleasing and adds to your functional performance than a big, thick, muscular back. Right? I just think it's awesome. So the way I would support you in going about doing that is rowing like a motherfucker. All types of vertical rows. Bent over rows, seated machine rows, one arm rows, inverted rows, face pulls, any type of exercise where you're doing this. And there's so many different ways you can do it. Now you mentioned that you're doing reverse delt raises. That's okay, that's cool. That's gonna kind of build your rear delts a little bit, but the compound movements of rowing, and I really like these rows, just face pulls. Also, if you're gonna do rear delt stuff, you can take cables and go this way, but the biggest that my back ever was doing a ton of rows to the neck, rows to the face, rows to the chest, just bang, bang, bang. Rowing, rowing, rowing. One arm rows, barbell rows, seated rows, and combine. Right now, granted, I assume you're doing deadlifts, which build a huge ass back also, or some other strength exercise that supports thoracic extension like front squats. So strength-wise, those are your best bets. Front squats and deadlifts for building like strength, structural strength in the posterior chain. But for that awesome 3D back, you're going to want to use some bodybuilding parameters with those rows. So you're going to go like 3 to 4 sets, 6 to 8 reps for the most part. Sometimes you might find 10 to 12 reps work better for you. 6 to 8 for me is the bodybuilding rep range. You know, I don't really need to go beyond that. If I'm hitting 6 to 8 reps on things and keeping my rest intervals no more than 90 seconds, and that's a stretch, muscle pops out, it grows. Add that to your program, man. Heavy deadlifts and front squats to build that thoracic extension associated with a super strong posterior chain, and then add the bodybuilding exercises in form of face rows, neck or upper chest rows, and then low rows to the bottom of your rib cage. 3 to 4 sets, 6 to 8 reps, short rest intervals, and within a few weeks, man, you should be looking dapper and strong with that 3D back. Good luck. Yo, Elliot.